Welcome to BAM Teacher Tech. In this edition, I'm going to show you how you can use Google Meet in a different way with Google Slides. In my past video, I showed you how to use Google Meet and Slides, and I realized I was in a dual monitor setup. For a lot of you, you're probably just working off of your school laptop, and I want to give you some tips and tricks that can help you to manage what you have going on in your synchronous learning session while using Google Meet. So here I am in with a student. So this is my own personal child, decided to be up nice and early for his dad and to be online. And you can see his awkward profile picture there of Sonic the Hedgehog. And so what I'm going to do though is I'm going to present my entire screen. So once again, we have options, entire screen or window. My last video I showed you a window. This one's going to be your entire screen. And I'm going to click on my screen where my tab is for my weekly planner. But yours might look a little different than mine. You might just have screen one, which is okay. Just click on the screen and then press the blue share button. And this is a great time while this is loading to give you a friendly reminder to be very aware of your bookmark bar. So if you think anything in your bookmark bar is inappropriate, at any time, just make sure you hide your bookmark bar. So here I'm presenting to my students here, and I want to go over to my weekly planner. So when I click this, the students can see what I'm doing, but now I cannot see what the students are doing. So I can't see their videos anymore. I cannot see the chat. So what I can do is I can pull this tab, I can click on the tab, and pull it down. And what this is going to do is it makes this this slideshow into a new window. In the top right hand corner, I'm going to press the restore down button. It's right next to the close the browser button. So I'm going to press restore down. And now all of a sudden I can resize my slideshow to whatever size I need. And you might be like, how do I get to be able to present and have all those features like the laser pointer and the ask a question? So a little hack for Google Slides. If I click inside of the URL, so I'm going to click inside of here, and I'm going to press the right arrow key on my keyboard. So you can see the URL is highlighted in blue. I'm going to press the right arrow key. So it brings me to the end of my the URL for the Google Slides. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything up to the word edit and including edit. The slash should still be there. So with this highlighted, I'm going to type in the word present. When I do that, it's going to force Google Slides into presentation mode inside of this window. It will not go full screen, and it'll just be inside of this window here, which is really great. So now I can still see my students. I can see if any chat shows up. And now I can toggle through my slides. So I can either toggle through with my mouse. I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard. I can also click on the awesome pointer feature. So I can highlight with my pointer if I want to. But say what happens if I have a chat show up. So I might have something in the chat, and if I click on the chat, my window goes away again. And I'm like, where did my window go? So another tip here, a pro tip on your keyboard, if you press and hold the Alt button, which is right next to the space bar, if I press and hold that and I press tab once, I can actually toggle through all of my windows that I have open. So I'm going to toggle through and find my weekly planner, and then I let go of the keyboard, and now I'm back to my slideshow. So some things that might help you to manage Google Slides with Google Meet. This feature also works. So say if I wanted to play Kahoot, I can actually open up a new tab and I can play Kahoots inside of this window also while seeing students and the chat. So once again, if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, you can always hit me up via email at william.peterson@lcps.org, and you can also find me on Twitter at BAMTeacherTech. So thank you so much for watching this video about managing Google Meet with Google Slides.